CEO, it's Musibudi Whitehead again. Just a follow-up on the question of junior football, because CAF did release some dates for the qualifiers. I'm talking specifically for the Under-17 Girls World Cup, which will be happening early next year. I think our girls are left with just one round against Morocco, and that date is sometime in November that CAF has announced. Now, if we are not back to level one where it's safe for amateur football to proceed, would the association be willing to take those girls and put them in a camp or whatever to prepare them, given that there's been no schools football where most of those young ladies play? I know you said that you are still taking plans, but has there been any of that kind of thinking given the time pressure that we are currently facing to try and qualify for that tournament?
Of course, there's been a lot of thinking around it. And as I said, I've requested the coaches to come with their programs to say, how do we then move forward? And of course, the under-17 women coach is part of those. And most of them had said they've given the players their individual training manuals and all this. So I'm waiting to meet with all coaches and have their programs so that we can then move forward. But they've all assured me that it's work in progress. And even the FIFA and CAF grants needs to be directed at organizing your national teams for the games which are outstanding. Both CAF and FIFA are saying there is no way we are not going to have the qualifying games. So we need to use that money wisely to ensure that when the time for games comes, we are not stranded with all our national teams. Well, of course, it poses serious challenges for coaches, and I believe that the different coaches have kept data of players. When the football resumes, they will need to make follow-up and ensure that they get the best out of them. Of course, the impact of COVID to all national teams has been a huge one. And for instance, Bantwana coach and everyone says we are coming with plans. They should be presenting plans starting in 2 weeks' time. That we should be meeting and they should be presenting the plans on how they are going to deal with this challenge.